Hello. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. I'm about to go put on my face. I can't wait for you to see me go from this to hey. So I'm about to go on a food ride for me and my mom to get Moe's. I had Moe's yesterday, so I guess the real task is trying to figure out if I want to go to the same Moe's that I went to yesterday or a different Moe's. I just wanted to get a little bit of introduction about me. I am doing the Disney College program. I'm doing spring of 2018. I'm doing attractions, which I'm really excited about because I already did the Disney College program in fall of 2014, and I was quick service food and beverage. So I was quick service food and beverage. How many times am I gonna say that? Quick service food and beverage at the Art of Animation Resort, which was really awesome. I really liked it. Initially I was bummed because I was like, oh, quick service food and beverage, I don't want to do that, but it actually turned out to be really awesome, and I met some really cool people from around the world. Australia, London, China, Japan, Chicago, Texas, you know, stuff, you know, America too is cool. New York. I flip my hair a lot. I don't know why. It's because I feel awkward, but I said I don't know why and then I told you why. I just wanted to answer a few questions that I found online about the Disney College program, so that way this video could be somewhat useful to you, because I know that me being from Georgia and now currently living in Orlando isn't going to help you get anywhere in life. What is the Disney College program? The Disney College program is a program where you take a semester off of college or longer and you go work for Disney, and you could do anything. You could work in the parks, you could work in the resorts, you could be quick service food and beverage, table service food and beverage, you could be a seater, you could work in the attraction. There are just a whole ton of roles that I might do a video on, I don't know. And then you typically go for either fall advantage, spring, or spring advantage, and fall and spring are typically like 4-ish months, so I'm going to be there from January to May. You're probably like, that sounds like 5 months, but it's late January, which is why I'm not there yet. The advantage ones are about 8 months, I think. I don't know, I've never done an advantage program because that's too much of a commitment for me. So the advantage is about 8 months, and you start typically, I know the advantage people started in January and they're gonna leave in August, and then the advantage people for fall will get there I think in either May or July and leave in December, just like the rest of the fall. So you either have the same start date or the same end date, but fall advantage and fall and spring advantage do not have the same length. Housing. So Disney housing is really cool because there are 4 complexes, which are Vista Way, Chatham, the Commons, and Patterson Court, which is personally my favorite because that's the only one I've ever lived in, and that's the one I'm gonna live in this time. And I really like it. They call it the old person's home, but it's really not. Vista Way's the partying place, so we're no different than Chatham. I don't understand, but it's got a bad rep for being a senior citizen's home. So they're really cool. The only downsides about living in Disney housing is you can't have your friends sleep over, which kind of is good because you typically have anywhere between 1 to 7 roommates, and it gets really crowded. I mean, I guess they could sleep on the couch, but that's just a lot of people. But people that aren't in housing, so if I lived in Patterson Court and I had a friend visit from home, they would have to leave by midnight that same day. And then if I had a friend who lived in Vista Way who wanted to come visit me at Patterson Court, they would only have to leave by 2 a.m. So you have a little bit of a longer stay if you live on property. You don't have to live in Disney housing if you don't want to do the rules. You can't have lightsabers or fake guns or anything on property or in Disney housing. You can't be too loud. Obviously they have security on site that will come knock on your door and be like, shh, and you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Anytime your friend comes to visit, you have to come down and say what's up, and they have to take their license plate and get their photo ID and scan it and everything, so they know who's on property and who's not, or who's supposed to be and who's not, which is cool. I like it. Personally, I like security, I like being safe, I like feeling safe. So Disney housing does that for me, and it's not unreasonably priced. I mean, it kind of is with I'll be living with 5 roommates, and I mean, it's a little over $100 a week, which is a little much, but whatever, I'm not complaining a lot. A little bit, but not a lot. You can opt out of Disney housing, so you can stay off of property. I've never done it, obviously, but I heard a lot of people enjoy it. I just don't want the hassle of having to find an apartment, finding furniture, finding roommates, all that kind of stuff, when it's really easy the way Disney does it. You can take Disney classes. I took one class and it was Disney Heritage, so obviously that's not going to impact my major in any way. I already graduated. I graduated this past December, which is why I'm doing the Disney College program, and because I have no idea what I want to do with my life yet. You can extend, so say I'm doing spring and I wanted to be here for another semester. So I could extend and stay in my location. I could extend and keep my role but change my location, or I can extend and just completely change everything, which, I mean, I think that's a great option to give. The whole day, okay, so whenever you get accepted and you're waiting and you get your itinerary, there's a bunch of stuff on it. So you're gonna have to do casting, traditions. If you get like lifeguard or attractions, you have to do a drug test. You have to do Disney housing welcoming if you're in Disney housing, and just stuff like that. And I can break down what each of those are in another video, or I guess I can add them in this one, but they're kind of long and I don't really remember, and the process may have changed, so I might just go through them on Monday, which is my check-in day, and tell you the differences from when I did it in 2014 versus when I'm doing it now in 2018. Thanks for watching my channel and keeping up. I know that it's only gonna be like 2 people, but honestly I'm mostly doing this for my memories, because I really regret not vlogging in my first program. I tried, but when I got to Florida, my camera just decided to not work anymore, and that was really disappointing. I may not keep up with this. I kind of feel awkward. I'm a really personal person, so it's gonna be really weird for me holding a camera out in a lot of places and like hanging out with my friends or my roommates and pulling out my camera to film. It's weird, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I like putting myself out of my comfort zone. I enjoy, you know, getting to know people. I'm gonna watch other vlogs. I promise they're not gonna be in my car. I know that's really weird. See you real soon. I know that's really cheesy to say, but Disney vlogger, I've gotta do it, right? I don't know.